Hey guys, David with the Wholesaler's Toolbox. Today's topic is hiring a mentor or a coach to help you get started in the wholesaling business. So I get asked about this a lot. People email me, ask me questions, and then they ask me if I want to be a mentor or coach them and all that. And it's flattering, it really is. But I don't have the time to do it between the website and doing my own business. It would take too much of my time. Back when I just started selling lists for vacant properties, people would call and, before they bought a list, I'd say, hey, can you call me real quick? I want to ask you a question. And then we would talk, 30 minutes about their business or an hour. And it's very time consuming. And that's not my business. Okay. I to answer questions. I'm putting together the Wholesaling University on the website to try to help people move through the process. But, to be a full-time coach is very time consuming. And, that moves us to, all the people that advertise, especially in Facebook, in the Facebook, real estate groups, that they mentor people and, pushing their programs. And there's a lot of them. And, I'm always leery of somebody, promoting themselves as a coach or a mentor. And, I see one specifically where he says, he's making $100,000 a week doing deals. And if I'm making $100,000 a week doing wholesale deals, you won't ever see me on Facebook, and certainly not promoting a coaching program because I'm doing deals and I'm picking out mansions to live in. So be cautious about false claims about people that tell you that they can help you make $100,000 a week or whatever the number is, because they're now in the real estate coaching business, not in the wholesaling business. And I don't know, this is my personality, but I'm skeptical of people's claims when it's like that. So really, if you do go that route, check them out. But my opinion is you don't need that. Okay, so when I got into the business, I'd been in real estate and I'd been in mortgage and I had some experience, but I didn't know the wholesaling business, and I came across it and I'm like, hey, will that really work? Is this something that's for real? So I, doing my research, and I drove by a bandit sign, a We Buy Houses sign one day, and I grabbed the number and I called it and I said, hey, I am a wholesaler, or, a wannabe wholesaler. I'm just getting into the business. Is that what you're doing? Are you a wholesaler? And he said, yeah, I'm a wholesaler. And I started asking him, how long you been in the business? You having any luck? What are you finding out there? And we had a good conversation on the phone, and I said, hey, if you would be open to it, I would love to buy you lunch one day so we can just, talk and, and I can get a feel for this business. And he agreed, and it was, the next day or, within a couple of days, we went and had, some lunch and talked, and we ended up, working together and, doing deals together, and it worked out really good. But my point is, he didn't have a lot of experience in the business either, but we teamed up and we learned together. Okay, and that's what I think you should do. If you're looking for a coach or you're looking for a mentor, you've got to get used to talking to people anyway. You've got to talk to investors, and you've got to talk to sellers, and and all these title companies and all that. And sometimes when you get into a new field, it's uncomfortable learning and talking and getting out of your shell and doing all those things. So start by finding yourself a mentor, and don't say, hey, do you want to be my mentor? You want to be my coach? Because that will intimidate some people. But go call some bandit signs, or go do some real estate investor meetings. Meet other wholesalers. Identify who some wholesalers are, and start asking them questions and say, hey, you know what? Let's go have some lunch. Let me buy you a beer. Let's get a coffee, and get to know them, become friends with them, get into the business, have multiple wholesaler friends and say, hey, tell me what I should do to generate some business, to get some seller leads. And then when I get a deal, when I get somebody that calls me and it sounds like a deal, I'll call you and maybe you can go out to the house with me, show me how to walk through, show me how to talk to the seller, and I'll split the deal with you. Okay. Then you're getting hands-on experience from somebody that knows your market. I could, if I took became a mentor for or a coach for somebody, and I do business in Michigan and Florida primarily, and say they were in southern California or Texas or something. I don't know about their market. I don't know the house values. I don't know the neighborhoods. I don't know the investors there. I don't know any of that stuff. So I can speak in general terms, and I put that stuff in the Wholesaling University on the website, but I can't tell you specifically how you should do business in your market. So it would benefit you to find somebody locally to team up with. Okay, so that's my suggestion. Don't spend money on, if you're going to spend $1,000 on a mentor, find somebody that you can work with for free and spend $1,000 on leads, or spend money on a website and business cards and all that. Don't spend it on a mentor, because there's plenty of people out there in your market that you can team up with and learn this business. Okay, so that's my message for today. If you're looking for a coach or a mentor, find one locally, team up with somebody, find somebody that you can work with and learn firsthand, not on a virtual call, not on the telephone, but, in your market, somebody you can reach out and touch and do some business with. So that's my message for today. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.